What if the biggest mistake you're making in 2025 is not trusting the wrong people, but telling them too much? Fake friends don't always attack you directly. They observe, they collect, they wait. And the more you reveal, the more power you quietly hand over. I learned this the hard way. Smiles can hide envy. Support can mask competition. And sometimes the people clapping for you are secretly studying your weaknesses. So, I made a decision this year. I stopped sharing certain things, not out of fear, out of strategy. And once I did, everything changed. Let me show you exactly what I stopped revealing and why. Number 1, my future plans. In 2025, I learned that not everyone deserves early access to my vision. I used to share my goals the moment they were born, business ideas, career moves, and personal upgrades. I thought excitement was meant to be shared, but I began noticing a pattern. The more I revealed my plans, the more I received subtle discouragement disguised as concern. Are you sure? That's risky. Maybe wait. Fake friends don't always attack directly. They plant doubt. And doubt, if repeated enough, becomes hesitation. I realized something powerful. When you announce a goal too early, insecure people feel threatened by a version of you that doesn't exist yet, but will. So, I stopped giving previews. Now, I share results, not intentions. Silence protects momentum. Number 2, my financial progress. Money changes dynamics. Even small financial growth can shift how people treat you. When I started becoming more disciplined with savings, investments, and income streams, I casually mentioned improvements. What followed wasn't celebration, it was comparison. Fake friends don't hear, "I'm improving." They hear, "You're falling behind." Envy rarely announces itself openly. It leaks through jokes, sarcasm, or sudden distance. I understood that financial privacy is emotional security. Not everyone clapping for your success is happy about it. Some are calculating. Now, I keep numbers private. Wealth grows best in quiet environments. Number 3, my relationship details. Love exposes insecurity in others. When your relationship is healthy, stable, and growing, it highlights what others lack. I noticed that oversharing relationship details invited unnecessary opinions, criticism, and even subtle attempts to create doubt. Fake friends don't always attack your partner directly. They question compatibility, exaggerate small flaws, or predict failure. It's not advice, it's projection. I learned that intimacy should remain sacred. The less access outsiders have to your relationship, the fewer cracks they can try to create. Real friends protect your happiness. Fake ones test it. So I stopped narrating my love story. Number 4, my weaknesses and deep insecurities. Vulnerability is powerful, but only in safe spaces. I used to believe that opening up created deeper bonds. Sometimes it does. But with fake friends, vulnerability becomes stored data, information saved for future manipulation. During disagreements, insecurities resurface as subtle weapons. You've always struggled with confidence. You're overthinking like you usually do. That's not support. That's exploitation. I realized not everyone deserves access to my inner battles. Strength is not pretending to be perfect. Strength is choosing carefully who sees your unfinished parts. Now, I open up selectively. Trust must be earned, not assumed. Number 5, my big opportunities before they happen. There's something about announcing an opportunity that invites energy, both positive and negative. I once shared exciting news about a potential promotion before it was finalized. Instead of encouragement, I felt tension. Questions became interrogations. Support felt forced. And when delays happened, the same people who doubted me seemed quietly satisfied. That's when I understood. Premature exposure creates vulnerability. Fake friends measure your potential success against their own stagnation. Now, I wait. I let doors open fully before speaking about them. When you move in silence, outcomes speak louder than announcements. Number 6, my daily routine and discipline system. Growth requires structure. When I built consistent habits, early mornings, focused work blocks, gym sessions, I shared it proudly. But discipline threatens comfortable people. Instead of inspiration, I received mockery. "You're doing too much. Relax. Why so serious?" Fake friends feel exposed by your discipline because it highlights their lack of it. Consistency creates contrast, and not everyone wants that mirror. I learned that your system is your advantage. When you reveal it, some copy without credit, others criticize to feel better. So, I stopped explaining my routine. I just execute it. Number 7. My personal struggles in detail. Struggles can either build connection or feed curiosity. I noticed that some people weren't asking about my problems to support me. They were gathering stories. When hardship hit, a few individuals became strangely attentive, but their energy shifted once I began recovering. That's when it clicked. Some people feel comfortable around your pain because it keeps you non-threatening. They don't celebrate your comeback, they relate to your downfall. I stopped narrating my struggles publicly. Now, I process challenges privately and share victories selectively. Healing is quieter and more powerful when protected. Number 8. My network and important connections. Access is power. The people you know can open doors, create opportunities, and accelerate growth. I used to introduce contacts freely, believing collaboration was always positive, but fake friends see networks as leverage. They approach your connections for personal gain without loyalty or integrity. Worse, they might try to compete using your own introductions. I realized that not everyone should enter your ecosystem. Your network reflects your standards. Protecting it isn't selfish, it's strategic. Now, introductions are intentional. If someone wants access, they must first demonstrate alignment and character. Number 9. My next move. After a setback. Failure reveals observers. When I experienced setbacks, I sometimes explained my recovery strategy openly. I thought transparency showed resilience. Instead, I noticed subtle satisfaction in certain reactions. Fake friends feel validated when you stumble. It reassures them that you're not too far ahead. But when you outline your comeback plan, they anticipate your rise again. That anticipation unsettles them. So, I learned a different approach. After setbacks, I move quietly. I rebuild silently. Silence removes targets. When you rise unexpectedly, it disrupts narratives people created about you. Number 10. My inner circle's secrets. Loyalty defines maturity. I came to understand that protecting other people's privacy is not just about them. It's a reflection of my own character. Fake friends constantly test boundaries by fishing for gossip, masking their curiosity as concern. They ask subtle questions like, "What really happened?" Or, "Come on, tell me the full story." At first, I used to share small details casually, thinking it was harmless. But I started noticing how quickly information traveled and how it always came back distorted, exaggerated, and weaponized. That's when I realized a hard truth. If someone feels comfortable gossiping with you, they will eventually gossip about you. So, I made a decision. Trust inside my close circle would stay sacred. By guarding other people's secrets, I strengthened my own credibility. Real respect surrounds those who protect, not those who expose. In 2025, I realized something powerful. Silence is not weakness, it's strategy. The less I revealed to the wrong people, the stronger I became. Fake friends survive on access. Access to your plans, your fears, your wins, and your mistakes. When you limit that access, you shift the power dynamic instantly. You stop being predictable. You stop being easy to manipulate. And most importantly, you protect your growth. Remember, privacy is not secrecy. It's self-respect. Now I want to ask you, which one of these did you stop sharing first? Or which one is you still struggling with? Drop the number in the comments. Let's see how many of us learned this lesson the hard way.